keeping an eye on Italians from the sky, 3 weeks into their lockdown. Italian authorities are monitoring those who flout government rules to stay at home during the coronavirus pandemic. More than 10,000 people have now died in Italy.
It is very important now to patrol from the sky, because with our helicopter we can monitor all the possible gatherings of all people in the area.
Those who defy the lockdown order in Italy face fines of $400 to $2,300. There was another grim record in Spain, with more than 800 deaths in a single day. The government has approved stricter lockdown measures to force all non-essential workers to stay home for the next 2 weeks. And with 200 more deaths in Britain, Prime Minister Boris Johnson has written to almost 30 million households. He reiterated that everyone in the UK must stay home and that the government wouldn't hesitate to introduce more rules. Ominously, he says things will get worse before they get better. A partial lockdown has been enforced for almost a week in Britain, and the police are now questioning and stopping more people who are away from their homes.
There are different projections as to how long the lockdown might last, but it's not the case that the length of the lockdown is something that is absolutely fixed. It depends on all of our behaviour. We can, if we follow the guidelines, we can deal more effectively with the spread of the disease.
Countries are being more inventive as they try to address a shortage of medical equipment. In Wales, the Royal Mint has started manufacturing protective visors for hospital staff. And in Belgium, one hospital is conducting a trial using scuba masks and adapting them to be used with ventilators for those having breathing difficulties after being affected with the virus. One of the European countries with the least COVID-19 restrictions is Sweden. Unless you're sick or elderly, Swedes are allowed to shop, eat out and socialise.
It's not possible to keep schools closed for 4 or 5 months. That would have drastic effects in many ways, not least on public health. And closing borders is not a measure you would like to have for a very long time either, because that also has a lot of effect on many things, among them public health.
Other scientists disagree. They criticise the Swedish government for not taking enough notice of scientific evidence. 110 people have died from the virus in Sweden, and infectious disease doctors say that number will go up. Yolo Ap David, TRT World.